Hello everyone and welcome to Tinkercad tutorials. In this tutorial we explain how to start with 2D sketching in Tinkercad. So let's immediately start. Once you log in inside of the Tinkercad environment, you need to click on Create and click on 3D Design. And once you log in and once everything is open, you will see this work plane. Then on this right hand side you will see the menu. Then click here and make sure that basic shape is selected, and then find this extrude sketch. This is a very useful tool for creating sketches. So to use this tool you simply need to drag and drop this tool over here on your work plane, and here you are, you're inside of your sketch. Okay, so let's start with sketching. First of all, over here you can see a grid. Over here you can hide or show the dimensions, which is also a very useful tool. And over here you have several options. You have a create line, create Bezier curve, create smooth curve, and over here you have the clear option. So let's start with line. So click here and let's create a simple rectangle. Here it is, here, here, and here. And that's it. Now, to change the dimensions, you can simply double click here and you can specify here 40, for example. To zoom out or zoom in, you can use the middle or the roller mouse button. To pan the view, you simply press and hold the roller mouse button or the middle mouse button. Good. So let's try to modify this rectangle. Now, click here, then again select the rectangle, and over here you will see edit, modify, selected shape. So click here and let's see what are the options. You can see that this option is selected, this is select and move. So you can simply click and drag the rectangle. And over here you can see the translation. You can change this, for example, you can specify 10, and over here you can specify 10 again. Good. Now you know how to move or to translate. Now if you double click on this rectangle, you will see what happens. The rectangle becomes something that's egg-shaped, and you can also change independently the shape by just rotating this part over here. Now if I click here and if I do Ctrl Z, you will have back your original rectangle. Next, let's explain how to add or remove points. To do that, simply click here, and then you can simply select any point on this side or on the edge of the rectangle. Let's say that you want to select this point, and if you click, a new point is created. And again, if you click here, a new point is created, or a new point is created over here, or the new point is created over here, new point here, new point here, new point here, and for example new point over here. Then if you click here and if you drag one of these points, you can actually translate it. So let's click here and then you can close the edit tool. Nothing is being changed. If you go back to the edit tool, you can see these points, and then what you can do, you can actually modify this such that it, for example, looks somehow like an arrow. And this is a very powerful tool which enables you to create very nice and interesting shapes. For example, you can do something like this. And here it is. Here is your arrow, or something that looks like an arrow. And then you can click here, you can exit, and here is your arrow. Let's now try to modify this shape. If you just click here, you will be automatically in the edit mode. And then, for example, you can select everything, you can move the thing, you can also place it wherever you want. Next to this shape, we can create another shape. To do that, simply click here, and then let's create a rectangle. Click here, make sure that the sides are 30 centimeters or whatever is the unit of length. Okay, now magic happens. If you click twice on this object, you'll see that the circle is being generated. And over here you can actually adjust the diameter of the circle. Let's go with 50 over here, and then let's go over here with 50, and you got your circle with the diameter of 50. Of course, if you want to modify this shape, you can simply click here. You can add any point you want on this edge. For example, if you want to add a point here or a point here, you can simply click, or here or here. Then you can simply click here, and then you can modify this as you wish. And you can see is that as you move this point, the circle will be modified. Good. Press Ctrl Z once again, and that's it. Now, let's exit this sketch and you will see what happens. If you click here on Finish Sketch, everything is being created. Good. You will see that automatically the 3D objects are being created on the basis of your sketch, and then you can either move them or you can also change the extrusion length. So if you click here, you can actually change what is the extrusion length. Note that both objects are being extruded at the same time. This is because in this sketch we have created two objects. How about, for example, creating a sketch on top of this cylinder? Not a big deal. Again, use the extrude sketch, click here on the top of the cylinder, and here you are. So let's sketch something arbitrary here. Let's click here and let's sketch something that looks like this. And then let's click on Finish Sketch, and here we are. We are at the top, and the extrusion is being done from the top. So let's create a simple hole. Extrude this negatively. Okay, click here to make a hole out of this. Then click here. Make sure that you select this, and then you can simply click here, and the hole is being created. Here it is. Perfect. Looks amazing. Now let's imagine that we want to modify the original sketch. Okay, so how to do that? Well, to do that, click on these objects and you will see this plane over here. This is actually our sketch plane, and now double click on that plane. So actually let me repeat again. You need to click several times, and here you are. So let's try to modify any of these shapes. For example, we can change anything over here, something like this. Let's do click on Finish Sketch, and here it is. Looks really nice. That's it. And you can see how everything is being modified. And this is the power of Tinkercad. Also, you can add some text. If you click here and if you drag the text over here, the text will be added, and you can also modify this text, and you can actually change something. This is my text, or something similar. That's it. And then you can create all sorts of things, and it can work really, really nice. Okay, that's all for today. I hope that you like this video. If you like the videos I'm creating, please press the like and subscribe buttons, and see you in the next video tutorial.